You have to choose which switch hitter do you want on your team? Chipper Jones or Eddie Murray?
Oh man. I I would take Chipper. Um, I would take Chipper. I feel like he was so balanced from both sides. His swing was definitely clearly different from each side. He had more of a slasher swing from the right hand side. But he was so good from both sides. He was consistent from both sides. You never felt like he was giving anything up when he switched sides. I don't think Eddie Murray gave much up when he switched sides either, but
Hmm.
Chipper was just so good in any situation against any pitcher. Um, and I think back to like Jason Varitek, who we love, who was a far lesser hitter right-handed than left-handed. And like you didn't feel that with Chipper. He was so good for both sides.
Yeah. I, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, tough.
yeah, so I'm with John here. I grew up watching Chipper Jones on TBS every night. The Braves were on national TV. So I got to watch Chipper Jones growing up more than I got to see Eddie Murray. Um, I, I think whoever said it, like, definitely not wrong. Like, you can't lose with oh, he said it in this comment. My bad. I can't lose with either. I would take either one for sure. I mean, obviously both Hall of Famers. But I think I do lean towards Chipper just because I got to see him night in and night out. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And overall, Eddie Murray was the better hitter of the two overall. Put up better numbers in his career. I don't I always loved watching Chipper hit. The swing was smooth, the at bats were good. He was super disciplined, always got the big hits, didn't give up anything from either side of the plate.
yeah,
I go with Chipper, and it might be part of like what John said. Like I grew up watching him. Like I watched a ton of Chipper Jones at bats. I loved watching him hit.
yeah,
Maybe I would have loved watching Eddie Murray hit if I saw more of his at bats, but he retired in '97 when I was, not even a teenager.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You get Chipper's glove too. You get the whole player for
Oh,
sure.
his glove was
Um,
unreal.
yeah. So all right, I think we're in consensus there. I mean, and Eddie Murray's no slush. Not trying to downgrade him whatsoever, but
Well, and I think
um,
one thing is worth mentioning is that you look at Eddie Murray, career 68.7 WAR, Chipper's an 85.3 WAR. Eddie Murray had the better offensive numbers.
yeah.
Um, Slightly lower average, more home runs, more RBIs. So, I mean, Chipper's glove was a big part of who he was,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he was nasty. All
and
right.
just awesome to watch on
Yeah.
those super boring TBS broadcasts.
Those Braves teams weren't boring to watch, that's for sure, though.
No, like the Braves to me were like the most vanilla team of the '90s. Like the ball, Turner Field was about as boring as it gets. It's
Oh,
perfectly uniformed around the field. The wall is blue. The bleachers are boring. The announcers had like no excitement in their voice. It was they always talked like this during the game. And Chipper Jones hit the 3-run home run to right field, and the Braves win. And
yeah,
it was like, are you guys going to get excited? No.
yeah.
Like they're the most vanilla team. Like they put on the most vanilla presentation, but they were a great team.
They were. I mean, Otis Nixon, Mark Lemke, Jeff Blauser, Chipper Jones. I could go to oh my God,
Walt Weiss,
Fred McGriff,
Walt Weiss.
Weiss, Ron Gant. I mean,
Oh yeah.
God, I could just go through that whole team, but I was fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. It was kind of a boring game to watch.
Yeah. But I watched so much of it because they were on when I got home from school a lot of times. I was like, I'll catch the
Exactly.
last couple innings.
Exactly.